Peace and love, beautiful souls. Welcome back. Today is June 14, 2025. We're going to go ahead and get started with the message today. I'll open up with some Palo Santo and some sound bells. So just go ahead and close your eyes, relax, and listen to the sound. All right, we can go ahead and call in divine prayer at this time. Most High God, Source Creator, giving thanks for another day on this earth. I'm asking for clear mind and clear heart as I continue on the path that's set forth. Praying for myself as well as the collective, all the people in this world. Continue to guide us and support us on this journey. Calling on ancestors known and unknown, giving thanks. Calling on spirit guides, spirit animals, and elementals, fire, air, water, earth, and spirit, giving thanks. Ashe and Amin. All right, so today we're going to use the Isis deck. We're going to shift from the shamanic medicine oracle cards and use the Isis oracle cards. One of the things I love about the Isis deck is that the cards and illustration is beautiful. The colors speak out, or they're very loud. But the imagery as well speaks to me. One thing that's different about this is that I appreciate the book that comes along with it, that provides the meanings of the card. It's a lot of information with these cards. So today, I'm going to lead more on the intuitive side and seeing what's speaking to me, and I'm going to summarize what I get from the messages. We'll go ahead and get started with our crystal of the day. Today we have the pyrite. Some know it as fool's gold. So yeah, let's check out the messages for pyrite, or meaning. Pyrite acts like a building block of trust. Its grounding ability offers a foundation to practice self-reliance. When engaging with the energy of the pyrite, it creates a safe container and feeds confidence in your inner knowing and the ability to trust yourself. It reflects nature. Its reflective nature reminds you to stand strong and to trust the process. Pyrite has the ability to safeguard you from potential destructive behaviors. Its energy acts as a fuel to fire up motivations and positive attitudes so that you may approach life with certainty. Pyrite meets you where you are on your healing journey. It helps you to reflect and examine the cracks living within your foundation. If shame is living in those spaces, pyrite aids in strength and courage to face that shame with love from the core of your being. Pyrite renews and awakens you to your potential, aids your self-awareness, and helps you to see a new path in life. So, if that spoke to you, go ahead and get you some pyrite. We could go ahead and pull 3 cards from the Isis oracle deck. Spirit guides, elementals, giving thanks, asking to come through and provide clear message and guidance as we pull cards for today. Allow the cards to speak to us with where we are on our path and journey, and whatever messages we need at this time. I ask that the collective take what resonates, and whatever does not resonate, go ahead and release that. So we're looking for 3 cards that's going to speak to us today using the Isis deck. And whatever 3 cards fly out first, those are the ones we're going to go ahead and take. Let's see. I don't know what's coming out today. Oh, we got 1. Serpent of Fire, Priestess of the Serpent Sisterhood. Okay. Proper Barrier for Freedom, Sacrifices to Osiris, Lord of the Dead. And this last one just literally flew out. It is Knots of Isis, energetic stabilization with the buckles of the beloved. So let's look at the cards. All right. This is the Serpent of Fire, priestess of the Serpent Sisterhood. So what's speaking out to me is that it's about the collective. When it says sisterhood, that's dealing with a collective of sisters, of female energy, or the divine feminine energy. When I think about the serpent and the serpent of fire, the snake symbolizes renewal. It symbolizes going deep into the unknowns and allowing the unknowns to surface. As snakes, they shed. So that means new is brought about, and in order for that new to be brought about, you have to let go of the old, whether it's beliefs, patterns, habits. It must be dismantled in order for you to come into your wholeness. 555 on the clock. Priestess of the Serpent Sisterhood. So it's really understanding that knowledge and energy within the divine feminine principle, and allowing that principle to come through and shine its light. And as a reminder, it's not about gender in this physical world, it's about the energy. So let's see what the divine has to tell us on this one. Serpent of Fire. Isis, priestess of the Serpent Sisterhood and queen of the Serpent Fire, guides you through transformations. Now as your energy field grows stronger and old energies are burnt away in the process of your growth. Trust that you are growing and are more capable than you have been previously. Do not assess your current ability based on the past standard, as they no longer apply to you. You are stronger and more powerful now than you have been before. You need to learn afresh what you are capable of, and Isis help you now. So that's speaking, as I said earlier, whatever is old has to be let go. Whatever is new coming in, embrace that newness. And it's a time to change and shift into the energy. And a lot of times we be stuck on what we did in the past. You have the opportunity to learn whatever you want to learn. You have the opportunity to engage in whatever you want to engage with. Take that chance, take that charge to go ahead and after that. Next, we're going to go ahead and look at the proper burial for freedom, sacrifices to Osiris, Lord of the Dead. So when I read it, you know, in ancient Egypt, Kemet, there's always been proper burials when you look at the pharaohs. And there's significant things that they do for the hereafter. In addition, you see two colors, the fire, which represents the blue, and then that water, which represents the fire, which is the red, and the water, which is the blue, symbolizing balance. So understanding what has been done is done. And now it's time to move into a new season for freedom. And if, in order to get to that freedom, you have to release things of the past. So let's see. Proper barrier for freedom. When I think of a barrier, it also speaks of what's done is done. It's a new dimension, a new perspective, but honoring the season that you have just completed. It's not so much about just throwing it away. It's about honoring and giving thanks and gratitude for that. In order for life to flow and express itself, that which belongs to the world of death must be released. There is nothing to be gained and everything to be lost by trying to hold on to that which no longer serves us. Which is better left to die? Though it takes great spiritual courage and trust to allow this to happen, Osiris, Lord of the Dead, guides you now to release that which no longer needs to be a part of your life so that you may be free. Everything is just constantly coming up about being free, letting things go of in this current time that's not in alignment with you. Giving honor and thanks to what has been, and giving honor and thanks for what will come. All right, Knot of Isis, energetic stabilizations, sorry, with the buckle of the beloved. The red goes back to the root chakra, and I'm looking on the back side of it, seems like it's I want to say stone. Something about stability on an energetic level is what's speaking to me at this time. Each intuitive has their own unique spiritual blueprint with particular skills, talents, and higher densities unfolding that use their unique attributes. Part of your soul blueprint is a special relationship to the energies of the goddess. This means that not only do you have the important spiritual task of helping her thrive in this world, but you are offered her power, protection, and abundance too. You are now deepening your connection to her. So that's understanding really the gifts and talents that you have. 11:11 on the clock, new season, new beginnings. What you're gonna go for? I think what it's speaking to is understanding the talents, the gifts that you have within. It's time for allow that to surface. Allow it to surface with the guidance of Isis, if that's what you choose to, or if you choose to call upon your deity, your guide. However you choose to, but understanding it goes deeper that we all have things and the gifts within us. I was speaking to a lady the other day. She showed me that she showed me her talents in doing costume art, if you will, or makeup art. That's what she say. And I'm really big into the arts in different forms, different fashions. And she was just showing, that that's what her passion is. But she find that in certain environments does not support what she has, the gifts and talents that's in what she has to offer. She spoke about an incident to where she was seeking out someone that had more knowledge, more influence in that realm. And she asked them for support, and she was like, "Hey, if I can teach you my skill set, and if you teach me your skill set, we can grow." She told me the response was that the lady wanted to charge her X amount of dollars, but charge her for her to teach her, but she wanted to learn from her from free. And I'm like, nah, that's not an energetic exchange, even energetic exchange. So on the basis of me sharing is that understand that not everywhere you go or every environment in which you will be in will honor the talents in which you have, but it's up to you to honor the talents that you have and continue to mold that talent, cultivate that talent, and give that talent in a way that you're sharing that with others, because it will impact other people. People will gravitate towards your light, some good and some not so good, but just you have to be mindful of what you have and what offerings you can provide to the world, and be clear on that, and be clear on where can you find your growth, where can you continue to prosper and move forward and elevate, and do so in a manner in which is of service and is of providing offerings to others. So that's going to be the reading today. It's going to be quick and short. So I hope y'all appreciate it. I hope you take some value of it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Be blessed. Have a good one.